Okay, scholars, so today we're going to read the story Honeybees by Martha E. H. Rustad. This is an informational text. That means it's going to give us information about honeybees, and there's going to be photographs to support the information that we are reading. Here's our title page. It says Honeybees by Martha E. H. Rustad. This is the table of contents. We'll learn about the body of a honeybee on page 5, what honeybees do on page 13, and then here's a bunch of other different information at the end of the story. We'll talk about that when we get there. So when I turn the page nicely, okay? And we're going to read from left to right. Honeybees have stripes. There's a stripes on the honeybees if we look at the photograph. Honeybees have 2 antennas. So if we look at the photograph, there's a label on the photograph that's pointing out the 2 antennas that honeybees have. Honeybees have 4 wings. Honeybees have 5 eyes. So again, let's take a look at the photograph, and there's 2 labels that's showing us the small eyes and the large eyes. So let's take a look right here. It says small eyes. There's 3 small eyes that the honeybee has right here, 1, 2, and 3. And here this label says large eyes, and it's pointing to the 2 larger eyes that the honeybee has. So altogether, the honeybee has 5 eyes. Honeybees live in hives. So here's a smaller caption to talk about the photograph. It says, a honeybee hive covered with bees. So this caption is giving us a little bit more information about that photograph. Honeybees collect pollen and nectar from flowers. Honeybees carry pollen on their back. Oh, I made a mistake. Let me go back and fix this. Honeybees carry pollen on their legs in pollen baskets. So let's take a look at the photograph. There's a honeybee on a flower, and then the label says pollen baskets, and it's pointing to the 2 yellow pollen baskets that's close to the honeybee's legs. Honeybees drink nectar from flowers with their proboscis. So here, let's take a look at the photograph. There is the label, it says proboscis, and that's how the honeybee drinks, or that's what the honeybee uses to drink nectar from a flower. Honeybees use nectar to make honey in their hives. These are the hives where the honey is. All right, here we go. So this is words to know. So this is a glossary. It's giving us definitions about certain words in the story. If we want to find out more information about honeybees, we will look here. And then the very last page is the index. The index is actually breaking down what we'll find in the story and the page numbers that we'll find it in. Okay, so that's the end of our story. Let's go back to the front cover. That's the end of our story, Honeybees by Martha E. H. Rustad.